Hey there, and welcome. If you're getting close to that big 50, you've probably got a lot on your mind. But what if I told you that turning 50 isn't just another birthday, but the year you unlock a genuine financial superpower? Let's get right into it. That's right. If you're 49 right now and you're going to turn 50 next year, there is a massive opportunity just waiting for you. This explainer is your roadmap, your step-by-step guide to grabbing it with both hands. So what is this superpower? Well, let's unpack that. First things first, we've got to understand why this is such a huge deal. The power. It's all wrapped up in a special kind of retirement account, the Roth IRA. And trust me, its benefits are seriously compelling. Okay, these three things right here are the building blocks of your financial freedom. First, your money grows completely tax-free. And when you take it out in retirement, also tax-free. Awesome. Second, unlike a 401k, the government doesn't force you to take money out. No required minimum distributions. And third, and this is a big one, you can pull out your original contributions, not the earnings, just what you put in, anytime, for any reason, with no penalty. That's a powerful safety net to have. So here it is, the key that unlocks your new power. It's called a catch-up contribution. Basically, it's a special rule from the IRS that says, hey, once you're in the year you turn 50, we're going to let you save more than the younger folks. It's designed specifically to help you juice your savings as you get closer to the finish line. All right, so you get the why. Now let's dive into the how, which is the really fun part. We're going to lay out a dead simple 2-year action plan that takes advantage of a brilliant little quirk in the IRS rulebook. This right here, this is the secret sauce. The IRS doesn't care if your birthday is January 1st or December 31st. As long as you turn 50 at any point during the year, you're eligible for that catch-up for the entire year. This tiny detail is what makes our whole plan work. So let's imagine this scenario. Let's say today is November 2025, and your 50th birthday is coming up in June of 2026. Now look at this timeline. See how the deadline to contribute for the 2025 tax year is after the start of the 2026 tax year? That overlap, that's our window of opportunity. So for the 2025 tax year, you're still 49 for that whole calendar year. That means your maximum contribution to a Roth IRA is the standard limit, which for our example is $7,000. And you have all the way until April 15th of 2026 to get that money in. But then the magic happens. For the 2026 tax year, because you'll turn 50, your limit gets a boost. You can contribute the standard $7,000 plus the $1,000 catch-up. Your new maximum is $8,000. That's the superpower kicking in. This little table puts it all together perfectly. For tax year 2025, you can put in $7,000, and the deadline is tax day 2026. Then, starting on January 1st, 2026, you can also start contributing your new, bigger limit of $8,000 for the 2026 tax year. Okay, so the plan is clear. It's powerful. But now come the real world's questions, right? How should you actually get the money in there? And are there any traps you need to watch out for? Let's talk about it. This is probably the first big decision you'll have to make. Do you put it all in at once, or do you spread it out month by month? Look, both are totally valid strategies. The best one for you? It really just depends on your personal cash flow. So here's the deal. If you have the cash just sitting there, putting it in as a lump sum gets your money working for you sooner. More time in the market. But let's be real, monthly contributions, what they call dollar cost averaging, can feel a whole lot easier on the budget. It's predictable, it's manageable, there's no single right answer here, just what's right for you. So let's say you do have the cash. You could go for the super aggressive plan. Contribute your $7,000 for 2025 right now. Then on January 1st, bam, drop in the full $8,000 for 2026. That is $15,000 invested and working for you in just a couple of months. It's a seriously powerful move. But hold on. Before you go and transfer $15,000, we gotta pump the brakes for just a second and do a quick reality check. Because the best plan in the world is only great if it actually fits your real-life financial situation. So before you go all in, you have to be able to check these 3 boxes. First, do you have a solid emergency fund? We're talking 3 to 6 months of living expenses, safe and sound. Second, are you already contributing enough to your 401k at work to get the full employer match? Because that is literally free money, and you never, ever leave free money on the table. And finally, can you actually do this without stressing yourself out financially? Think of your savings like this. There's an order of operations. Priority number one, always, is to get that employer match. No exceptions. After you've grabbed that free money, then funding your Roth IRA is an absolutely fantastic next step. Then, if you've still got money to save, you can go back and put even more into your 401k.
All right, you get the strategy, you've done the reality check, and you're ready to go. It is time for takeoff. Let's boil this entire plan down into one final simple checklist to get you launched. Here we go. 4 simple steps. 1. If you don't already have a Roth IRA, open one, like today. 2. Get your $7,000 in for the 2025 tax year. 3. Get your $8,000 in for the 2026 tax year. And 4, and please do not forget this part, make sure you actually invest the money once it's in the account. It does zero good just sitting there as cash.
And always remember this classic piece of investing wisdom. Don't stress about finding the perfect day to invest. The most important thing is just getting your money in the market so it has as much time as possible to compound and grow for you, all tax-free. Look, at age 50, you still have a really long runway ahead of you. 15, 20, maybe even more years for this money to work its magic. By using this 2-year strategy, you're giving yourself a massive head start on a tax-free retirement. So really, the only question left is, how much growth are you ready to kickstart today?
Thank you for watching Midlife Wealth Accelerator, Nuclear Roth IRA Strategies for the 40s and 50s. See you in the next episode.